Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my March current household. I know I'm getting this out super late. For whatever reason, I thought I had already posted my March current household, and I went and I looked and I haven't done it yet. So I was like, oh crap, I gotta get this out. So typically I try not to film when my Sims are at university because it's not a whole lot to go off of because you only have one Sim typically, unless you send a couple Sims at a time. But because I haven't done a March current household and I'm kind of running out of time, like we're over halfway through March already, I wanted to just make sure that I got a March current household in. So we are at university. We have one child here. This is the same family I've been playing for a while now, and you guys know they had 2 kids and that was it, which I genuinely think this is the first time I've ever limited myself to only 2 kids. I constantly have a big family. But we are here in university, and if you can't tell from this little guy down here, we are with our oldest child. His name is Maverick Seed. He looks so much like his dad. Like, he's got his dad's coloring, but then he has his mom's features. Like, he has his dad's hair, eyes, skin tone, but like he has his mom's lips and his eye shape and everything. I don't know. He's really cute. I really do like him. Unfortunately, we are not continuing the family with him. We are actually continuing the family with his little sister, which I can't fully show you, but I can show you her little picture down here. She is now a teenager. They're both elders. I don't know. Actually, they're not both elders. I forgot. Something traumatic happened. Oh, excuse me. Something traumatic happened before they went to university. I'm sure you guys can guess, but you're going to have to wait till the April current household to find out. I usually post it pretty early in the month, so honestly, it'll probably be out like 2 to 3 weeks after this is out. But anyways, this is Kane. Not Kane. His father is Kane. This is Maverick Seed. He is so freaking cute. I really didn't know what kind of vibe I wanted to go for him for university because he's got the face of a jock, but then he dresses like a nerd. And I put him in the communications degree. I think I want him to be a fortune teller, which I don't think I've really, outside of many years ago when I did a Supernatural Let's Play, I don't think I've ever done the fortune teller career. So I want him to be a fortune teller. He's doing really good in school. He is on the dean's list currently. I set him for 2 weeks. I believe he'll get half of his degree finished in these 2 weeks. So he's already done 1 week. He got on the dean's list. He passed all his classes. And then his final exams will be on Friday. And then he will go home on Saturday. And I'll probably play like a day or 2 in between and then send him back to finish out his degree is kind of my plan. But he does live in a dorm. I think when he comes back, I want him to be in a fraternity instead of a dorm. I pick this one a lot just because it's right here in the center of everything. If you pick some of the dorms that are more like out on the edges of town, it takes them a long time to get places. So I usually pick this dorm quite a bit, and I usually give my Sims a double bed, but as you guys saw, he does have a girlfriend back home. He is still with his high school girlfriend, Kristen. Yeah, he used to date Marcy. He broke up with Marcy for Kristen. Kristen was his best friend all throughout high school, his best friend while he was dating Marcy. And then basically, oh, and also it's funny because she is now married to Derek, which I'm pretty sure Derek is in our family some way. I don't remember. Anyways, and still in high school. It says elementary school. Oh my God, she's still in high school, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe she aged up. Honestly, I have no idea. It's been a while since I've even played my personal family. But as you guys know, he was dating Marcy. He was best friends with Kristen. He was in love with Kristen, but never like accepted his feelings. Finally, he admitted his feelings to her. They fell in love. He broke up with Marcy, started dating Kristen. And I'm sure you guys saw here, he has 2 really good... Oh, and this is his bed. Again, I gave him a single bed because he did have a girlfriend back home. And initially, I had no intent for him to get with anybody at university, but obviously, you guys see that happened. Normally, I'd give my Sims one of these beds so they have a double bed. and they can woohoo with Sims as they please. Also, I just want to quickly throw out there, I am sick, so if my voice sounds a little off, or if I am like pausing more than I normally do or breathing deeper than I normally do, I have a really bad sore throat. It doesn't hurt when I talk, but it hurts when I like swallow, and I just feel like kind of phlegmy. That might be TMI, but like I feel kind of phlegmy, so I feel like I need to swallow more often and whatever. Anyways, doesn't matter. I'm a little sick, so ignore my voice. Anyways, when he came to university, he became really, really, really good friends with Joseph. Joseph does live with us. I did that on purpose. They are the best of friends. They hang out all the time. They're in the same like college classes and everything. He's also a communication major. And I think I want Joseph to come home with us from university and like move to our town with us. And maybe the two of them will like get an apartment together or something. I think that'd be really cute. That is something we did with Freya, her older brother Zeke. Well, obviously he's not. I love that they show up as babies who have high schoolers for kids. That's funny. But that's one thing we did with Zeke back when we were playing with Freya as, you know, a teenager. Zeke went to university. He came home with a best friend. And then for a while I did consider actually having Freya get with his best friend from university, but obviously that didn't happen. She's with Kane now. But yeah, he became really good friends with Joseph. And then this girl, Holly, I actually didn't know she lived with us when I started their friendship. But this girl, Holly, they like really hit it off. They got along really well, and they were friends for a really long time, and it was just strictly friendship. The three of them hung out all the time. And yeah, it was just friendship. And then they had one drunken night when there was a party at their dorm, and they ended up woohooing, and they haven't really talked to each other since. So technically they are romantic interests right now, but they had, you know, basically a drunken one night stand, and that was it. Holly is single, but he has a girlfriend back home, so there's kind of some tea there. Also, he's a jock, which I find weird because he definitely gives off more nerd vibes than jock, but to each their own, Maverick, you know, to each their frickin' own. So there's not really a lot to show you. Like I said, it's the basic university dorm. I don't ever edit this because my Sims don't really spend a lot of time here. Oh, excuse me. Usually when they're at university, they are out at like classes or at the frat house, or they're out like trying to make money or working on stuff, so they don't spend a lot of time at their dorms, so I never really bother to change it. I know some people, every time they start a new world, they like completely redo the dorms and everything, which maybe one day I might, but it's never been something that I really cared about. But anyways, yeah, Maverick is an adult now. He was either a child or a teenager the last time you saw him, I can't remember. So his lifetime wish is to be the master of mysticism, is that how you say that? Which is level 10 in the fortune-telling career. Again, I've never really dabbled with that before, so it'll be really interesting to see how that goes. And also, I know I said I'm not continuing the family with him. I am continuing the family with his younger sister, Peyton. However, I think kind of like with Freya when she lived with Zeke for a little bit, and then she also lived with her brother, Ren, for a little bit. Yeah, she lived with Zeke, and then when Zeke moved out, she moved in with Ren. I think I'm going to do kind of the same thing. I'll move Maverick out for a little bit, kind of let the game control his life for just a little bit, and then when Peyton becomes a young adult, because there is a fairly large age gap between them, I'll move her in with him, and then I'll play both of them for a while, and then when I feel like their lives are ready to split, I will split them up. So that's kind of the plan. So we will still get to see Maverick. Probably next month he'll still be there, and then the month after that it'll probably be like him and Peyton living together is my guess. Honestly, I don't know how much I'm going to play. Like I said, this past month I haven't really had a whole lot of time to play. But anyways, he's in the communications degree. He graduated high school with an A. No degree. This is his first time going to college. He is freshly a young adult. I think maybe possibly one day into being an adult, but basically he's freshly a young adult. He's a terrace. He likes geek rock, pumpkin pie, and hot pink. He's rebellious, a night owl, good, virtuoso, and nurturing. He's level 1 sculpting, which I believe he got from his after-school activities in high school. Level 1 athletic, which I think athleticism, as you can see, I have him going to work out now. I think athleticism is kind of something he's going to lean into a lot in college, like in his college time, and then he'll kind of fall out of it when he gets back home. But I think working out will be a good pastime for him in university. Obviously, he's got, all the music stuff because he's very musically inclined. He's level 2 social networking, level 1 writing, mostly just because he needs it for his skills for his college classes. I don't actually intend for him to really be into writing. And then also level 2 painting. I don't really want him to be like a major artist or anything, but I think painting could be like a fun little thing on this side for him. So I know this was really short and I know it was kind of boring, but like I said, I don't like to film when they're at university, but I really wanted to get this out because we're over halfway through the month and I realized I forgot to post my March current household. So I really wanted to get it out there for you guys. So I do apologize that this one was a little short and a little boring because we only had one of our 4 Sims to really focus on. But next month we will be back either at the main house or we will be back with Maverick and Peyton living together. It just kind of depends on how much time I play. And I'm really excited to see where their lives as young adults go. They didn't really have a whole lot of like pizzazz as teenagers because I was still really focused on the parents. I loved Freya and Kane. They were probably some of my top favorite young adults to like play their lives through, like young adult to elder. Like I just love them so very much. But anyways, like I said, I do apologize that this was short and not a whole lot of information. But again, because this is going up so late, April's will probably be out only like 2 to 3 weeks after this instead of having to wait a whole like 4 to 6 weeks. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you let me know by giving it a thumbs up, commenting down below, and subscribing. Let me know what you guys want to see happen with his relationship with Holly and Kristen as well. I'm not really dead set on either of them. I do want him to admit to Kristen that he cheated when he was away at college, but I don't know if she is going to forgive him. I don't know if he's going to end up with Holly or if he's going to like, hey, we need to just be friends. I don't know if he's going to get with someone else. Like, I really have no idea. So let me know what you guys think should happen with that whole situation. Yeah, and I guess that's all I have to say. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see your lovely, lovely faces in my next one. Bye, guys.